And of course, we're now in July, which is the month when one of our country's biggest holiday takes place and one of our most patriotic holidays as well. And we want to take a moment to kind of discuss the services that are available at Wake County office here in the Veteran Services Office. The director of this office is actually Douggy Johnson. How you doing, Douggy?
I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
Welcome to WakeGOV TV.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. I love it.
All right, Douggy, why is it important that we have a Veteran Services Office?
I think that local county government has a responsibility to its veterans. Let's face it, we're talking about men and women that wore a uniform to protect us. I think that is the least that we can do to have a knowledgeable agency to offer the most relevant, up-to-date information regarding these VA benefits.
Now, what does Wake County have in terms of services to assist veterans?
I like to highlight the staff because I think that they're the real stars of this show.
Yeah.
Gary Rayford has been doing this work for close to 15 years. He's very knowledgeable. There's not much he hadn't seen in terms of changes in VA legislation. We feel extremely fortunate to have him as a point of reference in-house. Chuck Hartley he's only been doing this work for about 4 years, but he's already been cited throughout the state as being very creative in helping veterans get VA benefits. You see, Will, the VA sees things in black and white. Chuck is a master at helping the VA see in the shades of gray that exist for the veteran.
Now, what are some of the benefits available for veterans in Wake County?
Some of the benefits that are available are disability, health care, education, burial, home loan guarantee. There's some state benefits that are available for our permanently and totally disabled veterans. They can have property tax, automobile taxes waived, or they'd be exempt, you know, if they're permanently and totally disabled for service-connected conditions. They can have hunting, fishing licenses, the fees waived if they're permanently and totally disabled. Some of the other benefits that are available are there's a state scholarship available. There's a state nursing home program. We have the ability to put veterans in touch with some of the services that we may not necessarily offer, such as employment services, or if they need temporary financial assistance, or anything to help them become more self-sufficient.
Now, we discussed services. What are the most important needs of the veterans here in Wake County?
I would say the most sought after benefits are disability and health care, especially with the country being in this economic crisis.
Now, Douggy, we are discussing veterans here. What if a veteran, for whatever reason, is not able to come down here physically to your office in downtown Raleigh?
We decided to offer outreach at the 3 regional centers that Wake County has.
Exactly.
The second Wednesday, we're at the North and Wake Forest. Okay. The third Wednesday, we're at the East and Zebulon. And then the fourth, we're at the Southern Regional Center down in Fuquay-Varina.
And we mentioned who's responsible. How can the community as a whole help our veterans here?
Perhaps if you have a veteran that's a neighbor, maybe you can offer a ride. In times of need, reach out and help a veteran. You can volunteer time here at Wake County Veteran Services. I can put you to work, trust me. I got plenty to do for you. You can volunteer at the USO. You can volunteer with one of the different veterans organizations. You can reach out and find out what they need, and try to make it more than just Memorial Day or Veterans Day or the 4th of July. Try to reach out to them on November 58th for absolutely no reason, because veterans appreciate that, and I think they deserve it.
Now, how can veterans and others get more information about the services offered here?
We're at 567 East Hargett Street, the A.A. Thompson Center. Our telephone number is 919-856-6161. We have a link at the WakeGOV website. We're not hard to find.
All right, that's a lot of good information, Douggy. Sounds like our veterans are in pretty good hands down here with you.
I appreciate that compliment, and I really appreciate your time and coming out here. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for coming on.
It's my pleasure.
All right.